Martin. Coach, your thoughts about this afternoon's game?
Baylor's very talented. Their length and athleticism affected a lot of things that we did tonight offensively. We probably needed to be in a situation where we played close to a perfect game, and I don't think we did that, but you got to credit Baylor. Nina Davis is a very, very tough matchup for us, and she shows why she's the best player in the league tonight. Just outstanding, the things that she can do athletically set her apart from a lot of people. Conventional thinking says that when you couldn't guard them in man, you go to a zone, and we did that, and she's probably more effective against the zone than she is against the man. So just a tough matchup for us. Didn't hit some shots that we feel like we normally do, and also against Baylor, you got to get a lot of 50-50 balls, and it seems like they got a lot of those 50-50 balls, especially in the first half. But we've got to regroup and get ready for the NCAA tournament now.
Okay, thank you, Coach. We'll take questions for our student athletes. Again, please give your name and affiliation, and if you have 2 questions for our 2 answers you want from the girls, in what order? We'll start with the middle, halfway back.
Brittany, Jordan Bishop from the O'Colly. What happened between the first half and the second half for you offensively?
In the first half, my shots weren't falling. I couldn't really do much about that. I kind of just had to play hard on defense and hope it kind of helped me on my offensive end. And I think in the second half, my shots just started falling. So I think that's the only thing that changed.
Got a question on the middle?
Jason Kersey from the Oklahoman. This question's for both players. Brittany, first. Coach talked a little bit about it, but Baylor, what does Baylor do on defense that creates so much disruption for you guys?
I think the main thing is they're just incredibly long. They're all fast. They're all athletes. So I think it kind of, I can't say we're not used to it, but it's a lot more pressure on because they're longer than us. That we have to make better cuts to get open. We can't just stand to get open. So we have to do a lot more things to get open than just standing. And we have to help each other screen and things like that. They're just long, so we have to adjust our game to that.
I agree with her, and basically they just sped us up during the game. And second half, we just needed to calm down.
Questions for our student athletes? Okay, ladies, we're going to let you go back to the locker room. Good luck in the NCAAs.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach? Start up here in the front.
Yeah, Jim, I asked you this yesterday, and you referenced it there at the end, the NCAA tournament. Do you feel like you're in?
You know, all I can go by is what's occurred in the past. I've been in this league 10 years, either as an assistant or head coach, and 9-9 has gotten in every year, and we're the #1 RPI conference in the country. And you know, if you believe any of the projections, yeah, I do. I think we've built our resume. We beat a lot of good teams, and to win 9 games in this conference, are we satisfied to win 9? But no, but I think it's an accomplishment. And when you see the likes of Texas, TCU, and Iowa State with 9 wins, and we get 9 wins, I think we are, but, you know, we won't know until Monday, the following Monday.
Question in the middle.
Coach, what are your thoughts on the team's effort in the final minutes of the game? You think you can build on that going into the tournament?
I thought we played harder. You know, it's a difficult game to play when your shots aren't falling, and we went through a stretch, and we've done that more times throughout the year where we go through stretches and we have some scoring droughts, and it's hard to keep up your intensity on the defensive end. It's a difficult game to play when you're not making shots. I thought we continued to play hard. Our turnover number wasn't very high. Our rebounds were okay as far as that goes. I think you could just look at the shot totals, that we didn't make shots, and that was a difference in the game. I'm not going to question our kids' effort or our attitude. It's just it's a hard game to play when the ball isn't going in, and credit Baylor on that. They do a great job defensively, and this game favors the teams that get the most easy baskets, and Baylor doesn't give up easy baskets.
Question in the front.
The last couple of years since they split the men's and women's Big 12 tournaments, and you guys have to wait that extra time to find out if you're in for the selection show, does that make it tough when you're not 100% sure to spend the next week plus wondering?
Oh yeah, there's anxiety involved in that, and I think you just got to proceed like you're going to be playing, and I think it's this time of year that we'll give days off and let people get healed up, let people get rested, both mentally and physically, and get ready for the tournament. We're proceeding forward like we are in the tournament. I don't think there's any other way that you can do that, but we need to give some days off. We've had a lot of players, especially our starters, log a lot of minutes, and I saw some quotes from somebody, I don't remember who it was, on rest versus repetition. I think this is the time of year you probably need to get some rest.
Question on the outside, and then we'll come to the left.
Jim, Stephen Hawkins with the AP. Baylor, we talked about this is their 5th straight championship game they're going to. They've won the regular season title 5 years in a row. But talk about the transition you've seen Kim make with that team. I mean, she had Brittany for so long, and it was Brittany and Odyssey, and now neither one of those girls are still there, and look where they're at and look what they're doing.
Well, it's a very, very athletic team. It's a team that's got a lot of weapons. I think this is their deepest team. Now, there isn't the there is a star. There is a star. You maybe think there isn't with Brittany Griner gone or Odyssey Sims, but Nina Davis is a star, and she's just a tough matchup for a lot of people. And they still have the star, but I think they're deeper. And what about Baylor is kind of a hidden mystery to some people. It's not a mystery to anybody that knows the game, is how good Nia Johnson is. I think I told her at the end of the game, I think she's one of the premier point guards in the country, about decision-making, getting the ball where it needs to be, not turning it over. Baylor gets a good shot at the basket every time down, and it's because of Nia Johnson. Kim could coach defense, she could coach rebounding, and when you do those two things, you're going to be successful. And that's always been a trademark of Baylor basketball.
Question on the outside left.
Hi, Jim. Carlotta Schmidtgen, RioandReyes.com. Last night we had the time change. They lost an hour of sleep. Do you think that had any impact on them? And did you do anything different as far as coaching them on what to do with the hour less?
No, we didn't do anything different. We didn't get up this morning and do the early shoot around. I talked about playing our players a lot of minutes, and I didn't think that would be the positive thing to do. So we had a court taped down in the banquet room, and we went through what we needed to go through today. But it didn't seem to affect Baylor very much, that extra hour that they lost. I don't think it was a factor in the game.
Any more questions for Coach? Coach, thank you very much. Congratulations on your season, and good luck in the NCAA.
Thank you.